Hello and welcome back to the Elite Takeover Podcast, the podcast for all of your wrestling needs. But today we will be going through our Survivor Series predictions. I am your host, as always, Aidan, joined by
Raph.
And let's get going. No need to waste any time with this one. You know what to do in terms of the general stuff. So let's get started with the pre-show dual brand battle.
We need to talk
royal.
about that Aidan is winning against me 2-0.
I am winning 2-0 apparently.
Because on Full Gear, if you guys remember, if you listened to us, I went for FTR, and if Aidan had gone for FTR as well for the tag team championship, we would have basically voted for the same people on the entire match card. So Aidan went okay, so I'll go, I think FTR will win, but I'll go for the Young Bucks just because. And the Young Bucks won.
Of course.
So, and I wanted to go for the Young Bucks at the very beginning, and I kind of just changed my mind to FTR. So that's the only reason you're winning. So, yeah.
But I am winning, so...
Yes.
Or maybe this is going to be the time for you to turn it all around.
Who knows?
Do you have any ideas for this dual brand battle royal where there's been no participants announced so far?
If Big E's not on the team SmackDown, then he's gonna win it. If he's on it. That's my thought on it.
That does seem like the thing.
Yeah, unless you have, I was going to say unless you have the Hurt Business or something, but
No, because Bobby Lashley's already in.
Yeah.
In a match.
Who else would they have? Maybe Apollo, Titus, maybe.
Okay, okay. My bold prediction.
Go on. Because
they're not going to be anywhere else but the pre-show. Mustafa Ali is going to win the dual brand battle royal.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's my prediction.
It's going to probably be at the very end, Big E and Mustafa.
If they're in this. I wouldn't be surprised to see Retribution turn up somewhere on backstage during the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Or some nonsense. Or that the Undertaker's going to beat up Retribution. That really wouldn't surprise me at all. But yeah, I'll say Mustafa Ali. Let's have a bit of hope for old Mustafa.
Yeah.
Mustafa.
I have Big E on my predictions, but then again,
we don't even know who's in it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm also tempted to go for R-Truth just because it's a pre-show battle royal.
True, very true.
And R-Truth, it doesn't matter. It literally probably both of the people we've said aren't going to be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be real. But let's get things started on the main show. We'll start off with Bobby Lashley taking on Sami Zayn, US champion versus Intercontinental champion. Any prediction particularly for this one?
Even though I want Sami to win, very, 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 very much, of course Bobby's going to win. There's no chance. Yeah. I think there's no chance that Sami's going to win. Yeah,
I think there's such a small chance for Sami.
Especially since what we've seen from...
Yeah, after SmackDown tonight, it really...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say Bobby for now. I might come back to this one depending on what our other predictions are. Predictions are. Yeah, we'll go through all of them. And then we'll have a little chat at the end and we might change some things. Because Survivor Series isn't just about the match card.
It's about
who's going to come out on top in terms of Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we'll predict and then we'll see where we've got.
I'll keep counting my bets and see where I've got where.
Yeah, we'll see where our people are to see what kind of world we're building. We'll go into the Survivor Series elimination match, the women's one. Team Raw being Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce taking on Team SmackDown, Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Bayley and Natalya.
Team SmackDown's definitely winning. There's no doubt on that. Even though they didn't have no build whatsoever. But Team Raw has been having the builds, as in they are not a very united team. So I wouldn't expect them to win because they were just gonna screw it up.
Yeah.
So, and Team SmackDown has such good people in it. I don't want to see any of them lose. Well, Natalya. Maybe Lana taps, Lana pins Natalya.
That wouldn't surprise me. Let's be real. So,
yeah, my bet is SmackDown.
Yeah, you're going for SmackDown.
Yeah,
I slightly confused on this.
Like 80%.
There's two options for this. How this goes. Either because as much as it's building up 2 storylines, basically, it's either going to be building up Bianca Belair versus Bayley, and those 2 are your last survivors for the SmackDown side, and then you can move forward with them feuding down the line, which would be great.
Yeah.
The other option is we have Lana, and we actually have her get a success in this story,
like Lana winning, but then at the end, Nia gets very upset that she didn't pin someone, that she puts her through a table again.
Well, it's like the kind of thing where perhaps Lana gets Nia or Shayna. She gets one or both of them. She gets them eliminated because she's an idiot.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the match, it's going to be like Lana and let's say it's Lana and Bianca. I don't want this to happen, but I can see it happening. It's like Lana and Bianca are the last ones left. Bayley got herself DQ'd or whatever, so she didn't want to be there anymore. And then Lana is in the ring. Shayna and Nia try to come after Lana, but they accidentally take out Bianca while they're trying to avoid Lana. While Lana's trying to avoid them, and Lana gets the win over Bianca Belair and wins Survivor Series. I'm talking myself out of it. I'm going to go for Team SmackDown. I've talked myself out of it. I think Bianca and Bayley standing tall is the answer.
Yeah.
I think that's what it should be.
I've always, as soon as we knew that the team had Bianca, Ruby, and Liv, I was like, yeah.
But Nia and Shayna.
You have Nia and Shayna, exactly.
But I guess Lana's the way out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks for Shayna though to be in that position.
Yes.
But
then again, she could be one of the last. She could be the last one to go.
Yeah.
One of the last ones to go.
Oh no, she will. She'll be there till the end, but. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to go with Team SmackDown on this one. Next up, we have the New Day, the Raw Tag Team Champions, taking on the Street Profits, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
New Day will win.
You go for New Day?
I think so.
Interesting.
Just because they're the New Day and
yeah, fair.
That's like the reason I have. It's just because they're the New Day and
I think the Street Profits.
Yeah.
I think the New Day are going to put them over. Because the Street Profits are essentially the New Day.
Yeah.
So I think they'll put them over. I think because the Street Profits have a big future ahead of them.
Yeah.
I think they'll put them over at this point. They can have
they're getting a nice push.
Matches again down the line at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way it's going to go, in my opinion. I can see either way, though, on this one. And again, I might change my mind when I look at how many we've got on either side at the end of this. Next up, we have Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, taking on Sasha Banks, the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Well, this one is hard because there was no build whatsoever.
Yeah, there's no build for this.
But I'm going to go with Sasha, I think. I don't know. Let me think. Yeah, I'm going to go with Sasha, I think. But I might change my mind at the end when I see my count.
I think I have to go with Sasha.
Yeah?
Just in terms of my count.
Yeah.
I think I have to go with Sasha.
But who would you go with?
I think Asuka should win.
Oh, yeah.
I think Asuka should beat Sasha easily.
Yeah.
Especially if we are correct with the potentiality of where they're going on Raw, which is with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair coming back.
Yeah.
I can see Asuka kind of needs to look strong going into that. And they've already kind of got the way out with Sasha Banks with Carmella. Like they can just do what they've been doing for the last however many weeks on SmackDown with Carmella being not very good and attacking Sasha. But I do think Asuka should win this. She's kind of... I think she should, but
I'm going to go with Asuka just because. Yeah, I changed my mind. I think I'm going to go with Asuka.
What I'm tempted to do... Well, I'm tempted to swap to Sami and swap to Asuka.
What? You're crazy, but go ahead. I'm not. I won't be upset.
Well, maybe I just changed the pre-shift. Let's keep going. I'll say Sasha for now. We'll come back. We'll come back. Sasha Banks.
I'll say Asuka.
Sasha away.
Why not?
Sasha away.
But I might change my mind. But I think I'll go with Asuka.
Sasha Asuka.
Shashka.
So we have the men's Survivor Series elimination match. Team Raw, AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Riddle versus Team SmackDown, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins, and Otis.
The
story of this being there's no story for Team SmackDown, and Team Raw's been bickering. That's the story.
Yeah, I think Team Raw will come out on top at the end. Yeah, I think they'll come out on top. I agree with
you.
Not unlike Team Raw, which will destroy each other, but I think Team Raw on the men's.
Yeah, but you just look at the strength in that match.
Yeah, exactly.
In that team.
Exactly. That's also why.
And you look at the people on the SmackDown team. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Like Otis, he's going to get easily pinned.
Yeah.
Who gives a damn? King Corbin, he's going to get easily pinned. Who gives a damn?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens, I love him, but they don't use him properly, so he's going to get pinned very easily and be gone. I say easily. It's not like they're going to go overly easily, but it's not like I could see them being the sole survivors. Like Seth Rollins, he's going away after Survivor Series. Why would you give him the rub to be the sole survivor?
Exactly.
And that just leaves Jey Uso, and Jey ain't necessarily strong enough to be the sole survivor.
No.
That's too much.
No.
To be being like AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun, and Riddle, that's a lot. And like I couldn't see Jey Uso being the last man standing.
No.
So it has to be Team Raw for me.
Yeah. And actually, I'm going to change my Asuka to Sasha then. Because now I was doing the maths and I basically had like one win for the SmackDown and that was it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, two. 2 wins versus like 4.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going with Asuka. And anyways, I've voted for New Day and you went with Street Profits. So just there we have a little...
But I still might be changing my mind. I haven't decided yet.
Oh my God.
And then we have the main event. I assume the main event has to be the main event. Well,
yes, I want it to be the main event.
It should be.
It should be.
The only thing that scares me about it is just whatever is going to go. Like this, I will be so surprised if this is clean.
Yeah.
I will be so surprised.
Yeah.
Whether it be The Miz, whether it be like something with Sheamus, maybe.
Yeah.
Something with AJ Styles saying I'm Drew's next opponent. I don't know. I feel like there has to be something that kind of costs Drew this, because Roman's winning. We're both going to say Roman, aren't we?
Yeah. Even though you weren't sure earlier.
I'm so unsure about this match because of like the whole Roman Reigns being so on Drew as a secondary champion, which
yeah, I know what I mean.
Drew either has to win this or he has to get screwed out of the victory.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason why
they
you
then
can
have a rematch or later.
Yeah, there has to be a reason why they
on.
can come back to this later down the line, because you can't just leave it with Drew being forced to be the secondary champion, but you can't pin Roman right now. He's on the hottest streak of his career.
Yeah.
He's only just started this. You can't have him taking a loss already.
No.
There has to be some kind of nonsense in this that's going to prevent Drew. Because like obviously we have no Randy, we have no Fiend on this card. There's a lot of people
even
missing.
having Uso coming out later on.
Yeah, there's a lot of people missing from this card. That kind of, especially on the Raw side, a lot of the main event Raw guys aren't on this.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I think Roman has to win.
Yeah, me too.
So let's tot up what we have so far. So I currently, I said the dual brand battle royal. I don't know. That's not going to happen. So I've got 1 Raw, 2 Raw, 3 Raw, and then 4 SmackDown at the moment. Do I? Yes.
You have 4 SmackDown, 2 Raw.
3 Raw.
3 Raw.
I have Raw winning the Battle Royal in the pre-show, Bobby Lashley and Team Raw for the men's winning, and then the rest I have SmackDown.
Mm-hmm. I have Big E, which is SmackDown. I have Team Raw on the male. I have Team SmackDown on the female. I have Bobby Lashley. I have the New Day. I have... I changed to Sasha.
Yeah, you changed to
so I have Sasha and then Roman. So SmackDown winning against Raw. So 3-2. 3-4.
Sorry, I'm going wild.
Oh, wow.
We're going to change. It's going to be Sami Zayn beating Bobby Lashley.
To do like a little...
And so we'll do it in a second. Yes. Sami Zayn's going to beat Bobby Lashley. Asuka's going to beat Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
I'm going for it. We really split on this, don't we?
Yeah.
What did we agree on? So we agree on Team Raw and Team Smack, the two team matches, don't we?
Yeah.
And then Drew Roman, and that's it.
Yeah.
This will be fun. This will be a fun one. This will be a fun one. Let's just go through it again to clarify quickly. Just a quick run through for the Battle Royal item stuff for Ali for Raw.
Big E.
For SmackDown, you have Bobby Lashley.
I have Bobby Lashley.
I have Sami Zayn. You have the New Day.
I
have the Street Profits. You have Sasha Banks.
Yes.
I have Asuka. We both have Team SmackDown for the Survivor Series women. We both have Team Men for the Team Men.
Team Men.
We have Team Men for Team Raw. Team Raw for it's the men's Survivor Series match. And then we both have Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, we will find out who has picked up a victory after Survivor Series this weekend. We will have to wait and see.
Spoilers. It was me.
Wow. Rude. Sami.
I really want Sami to win, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen.
This is going in my heart instead of my head so much.
Yes, it is. It's like me the last few pay-per-views though with the predictions. Just I go with my heart, but today I'm not going with my heart. Like I want Asuka to win, but I'm going with Sasha.
No, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it as is. That is all for our predictions. We will be back post-Survivor Series and we will see who has picked up the big victory and what happens with The Undertaker at the end of the show, I assume, with him saying,
will cry.
Bye-bye, farewell, let's read us and good night. And that is all for us this week. We'll see you next time.